Hello, Africa, my Heritage TV viewers and subscribers. God bless you for subscribing to the channel. God bless you, and thank you for also clicking on the notification bell to enable you to receive alerts on new videos that we are going to upload onto this platform. Thank you for liking the videos after watch. Also, doing so always triggers the YouTube algorithm behind the video promotion to enable the video to go far, reach a farther distance, to help all Africans in diaspora to also have access to it and watch. Thank you for bringing forth your comments and suggestions to Africa My Heritage TV. Also, as I said, it is so critical, it is so important that any video that you watch, make sure beneath the video you leave down your comments and suggestions, because it is the comments and suggestions that is helping us to know whether we are doing a good job or we are doing a bad job. Mind you, all the precious and quality time that we are taking to record and to upload this video, it is meant to place you the subscriber. It is meant to make you the viewer happy. It is meant to entertain you. It is meant to inform you. It is meant to keep you educated. It is meant to motivate you, encourage, and to inspire you by bringing out all the best in you to bear to have a productive year with respect to 2022. If at the end of the day the videos that we are uploading on this platform is not able to help you to harness your gift, talents, and potentials within you as a subscriber, as a viewer, then what are we doing as Africa My Heritage TV? So it is so critical to us that please you allow your comments and suggestions to flow under the video to enable us to know whether we are doing good or we are doing bad job. We want to make you happy. We want to put a smile on your face. And we can only keep on doing that. We can only improve on what we've already done if only you will allow your comments and suggestions to keep on flowing. And thank you, and God bless you that you are going to do that. Please kindly recommend Africa My Heritage TV to your friends, your family, and all Africans in diaspora and all Africans in home base also, to enable us to do together the African project that we are embarking on. And someone may ask, what is the African project that we are embarking on? So Africa My Heritage TV is on a mission to make sure the continent of Africa that has been bullied for all these years and that has been looked down at for all these years can be resuscitated, or it can be reinvigorated, it can be lifted up again. And as I said, I can't do that alone unless we all come together as Africans to be able to promote this agenda. So as you know, we want to make sure that whatever is having the African name, whatever is having the African tag to it, can be sold to the international world. So we are here repackaging Africa, rebranding Africa, telling the African story in the way that it can suit Africans, in the way that it can also project the culture and tradition and the heritage of Africans, to enable the outside world to see what we have as the African, what we have as Africans, to enable them to also travel to our country, travel to our continent, to also bless our content, whatever races that they may be traveling with. So God bless you together, that you are always with me. You are part of this mission and this bigger picture that we are trying to get it done at the end of the day. It means a lot to me as the host here, and it means a lot to the team behind this channel. As usual, this is your boy and your host, Kwame, the African Child. And lastly, I welcome you again to Africa My Heritage TV. Before we can even proceed to look at the second match that was played in Group E, so that I can give you the scoreline, I can give you the post-match statistics, and to also give you the table or the standings after the match day 3 of 3 in Group E, let me issue the caution as I always do. I'm a proud African, so I'm here for my young, talented, exuberant, energetic, visionary, and innovative and inventive African watching me right now. If I bring forth all these quotes, it is simply because I know what is inside you as an African watching me right now. You see, Africans are naturally talented. Africans are naturally smart. Africans are naturally inventive, innovative, and there's a lot that we can do as Africans if given the opportunity. But because the continent of Africa is lacking opportunity, is lacking the enabling environment to enable the young and upcoming African youth to thrive, the frustration, the hardship, the difficulties, the poverty, and the setbacks in Africa is compelling our young generation, is compelling the youthful generation to get out of the continent of Africa. And as they want to get out, they are not getting outside the continent of Africa through legal means or through the right or lawful means, but they are doing so by traveling by sea. They are doing so by traveling by sea to risk their precious life that the African continent would need to develop. So please, my dear African youth, with respect to 2020, let's put stop to traveling to European continent by going through Libya, going through Niger, going through the Mediterranean Sea in the hope of getting to Sicily or Italy, and at the end of the day, you might not be able to realize that dream or that vision that you're having. So please, my young African youth, if you would want to travel with respect to 2022, travel lawfully, travel legally. If I say lawful and legal travel, I mean the country upon which you would want to go to. There's an embassy or consulate for that country in your homeland. So apply for visa, try and do your best to secure the visa, and after securing the visa, buy your plane ticket and travel to that country lawfully and legally to enable you to be accepted and to be received into the country as a lawful visitor. And once you get there, the rest in itself are also going to follow. So please, in as much as we are trying to discourage Africans from traveling by land and traveling by sea, we are uploading videos on this platform that is going to educate you on how you can use your country's passport to go to other European countries, go to other North American countries, go to other Asian countries in which there is no visa between that country and your country. And all that you would need is for you to hold your country's passport, which is valid, and to have your plane ticket that is onward and returning, to also have some pocket money, and that would be all, and you'll be able to fly to that country. And most of these countries that we are talking about, they can guarantee you a decent life. And if I say a decent life, you can have a life in which you can go to school and at the same time study and also work. So please, my young African youth, it is not worth the risk to go through Libyan desert, go through Sahara desert, and go through the Mediterranean Sea to lose or to risk your life. According to the International Organization for Migration, with respect to 2021, many young, talented, and exuberant and energetic African youth lost their life to the Mediterranean Sea. They lost their life to the Sahara Desert. They lost their life to the Libyan Desert because they were in haste to travel to the European continent, a continent they've not seen with their eyes, but they've only dreamt about it. Please, mostly the young African youth watching me, sometimes the kind of video that you see on YouTube, sometimes the kind of witnesses and evidences that you are seeing on Facebook about European continent, about other European countries, sometimes they are not always true. So don't be lured into going without having the enough preparation, without making the enough details inquiries, because you might get there and your dreams and your hopes of your hopes and expectation at the end of the day cannot be reached or cannot be achieved. So please be careful and be mindful if you would want to do a travel with respect to 2022. Now, after issuing this caution, let's just go straight and look at the match that was played in Group E between Ivory Coast and Algeria. As I said, we are on Group E. We are looking at the second match that was played in Group E. We are on match day 3 of 3. And with respect to match between Ivory Coast and Algeria, after the 90 minutes of quality playing time, it was Ivory Coast 3, Algeria 1. Ivory Coast 3, Algeria 1. So let's look at the goal scorers on the Ivorian side. So the goal scorers were Frank Kessie on the 22nd minute, and Ibrahim Sangari on the 39th minute, and the last goal was scored by Nicolas Pepe on the 54th minute. Let's just go and look at the only consolation goal that the Algerian side had. It was scored by Sofiane Ben Debka on the 73rd minute. Now let's just go straight and look at the post-match statistics. So after the 90 minutes of playing time, there were 12 shots that were taken on the Ivorian side, as against 14 shots that were taken on the Algerian side. Let's look at the shot on target. There were 7 shots on target on the Ivorian side, as against 4 shots on target on the Algerian side. Let's look at the game possession. So Ivory Coast had 44% of the game possession, as against 56% of the game possession on the Algerian side. Let's look at the passes. 311 passes were taken on the Ivorian side, as against 388 passes on the Algerian side. Let's look at the pass accuracy. So there was 80% pass accuracy on the Ivorian side, as against 82% pass accuracy on the Algerian side. Let's look at the fouls that were committed on both sides. So the Ivorian side had 18 fouls, as against 20 fouls on the Algerian side. let's look at the yellow cards that were shown to both teams. So the Ivorian side were shown 4 yellow cards as against 2 yellow cards shown to 2 Algerian players. Let's look at the red cards. So both teams recorded 0 red cards. Let's look at the offside. So there were 3 offside on the Ivorian side as against 1 offside on the Algerian side. Let's look at the corners. So there was 1 corner on the Ivorian side as against 12 corners on the Algerian side. So clearly, with respect to the post-match statistics, it is all pointing to the direction of the Algerians. It is all in favor of the Algerians. But yet, at the end of the day, they were not able to emerge as victorious. They were not able to do the do. And do the do here simply means they were not able to utilize their greater possession of the game to put the ball at the back of the net. So that's why them having the greater possession of the game and dominating all the game and all the pointers of the game or all the game statistics favoring them, they were not able to emerge victorious. The Ivorians were able to do the do, even though the statistics are not in favor of them. They were able to score 3 as against 1 by the Algerians. Now, the stadium that hosted this match is called Douala Stadium. So this match was played at Douala Stadium. So now, after looking at the 2 matches that was played in Group E in match day 3 of 3, we can now go straight and look at the table or the standings after match day 3 of 3 in Group E. Now, Ivory Coast is on top of the table with 7 points and plus 3 goals. Ivory Coast is on top of the table with 7 points and plus 3 goals. Equatorial Guinea is second to the table with 6 points and plus 1 goal. Equatorial Guinea is second with 6 points and plus 1 goal. Sierra Leone is on the third of the table with 2 points and minus 1 goal. Whilst the Algerians are the bottom side. They are the creeping boys of the group. Even though they are the defending champion, they have become the creeping boys in the Group E, being at the bottom of the table with 1 point and minus 3 goals. So my beautiful followers and viewers, God bless you for staying tuned to Africa My Heritage TV. Thank you for subscribing to Africa My Heritage TV. Please, after subscribing, click on the notification bell to enable you to receive alerts on new videos that we are going to upload. Please like the video after watch. Also, doing so triggers the YouTube algorithm behind video promotions to enable that particular video to go for reach a further distance, to enable other people to also have access to the video and watch across the globe. And please bring forth your comments and suggestions. Also, doing so enable us to know whether we are doing good job or bad job on this platform, because mind you, we are purposely here to place you, the viewer, and the subscriber. So what is the essence of we being here? And at the end of the day, all our videos that we have uploaded, you are showing displeasure, or you're uncomfortable, or you are unhappy with the videos. So please let your comments and suggestions flow. And please recommend Africa My Heritage TV to your friends and family also. God bless you and thank you for doing that. I will see you again on the next match that was played in Group F. Thank you and stay tuned.